Oh, hello, and welcome to your Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. I'm your host, Ben, and we are, of course, live. Welcome to your Monday night Tech and Chill Show Unplugged, where we pretty much go through the week and discuss all the latest news, hopefully, mostly official news when it comes to the world of tech. And as you've seen by today's title, Asus might just have an answer to Valve's Steam Deck. Is the ROG, Republic of Gamers ally, the Steam Deck killer that is going to take handheld mobile PC gaming to the next level? Boy, it's looking very interesting. And I thought, you know what? Tonight, let's talk all things about the Asus ROG Ally. From the little we know, the speculations, when to expect it, and if I'm going to get one myself, because it is looking very interesting. Hope all is well with everyone. Hope we're all safe during this time. And yes, we are going to pretty much get into it. We're going to jump into the chat and see what is good with everyone. Let me put my phones on silent. It wouldn't be a live stream if that didn't happen. Let's put it on silent. And see what's up with everyone. See what's good with everyone. Let's just jump into the comments and see what's up and what's good. We've got the man, the fire, the Jimmy the Dragon. What's good? Welcome to tonight's stream, Jimmy. Hopefully it's a much more sociable time for you this time. 8 p.m. BST, aka British summertime. We're getting a nice golden hour sunset. It was gloomy during the day, but we are glad to see the sun coming out. Charles CDT says, let's go. Welcome to tonight's stream. I think it's probably the first time I've seen you in here, Charles, but if not, welcome again. But if so, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hello from Russia. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much for streaming and tuning in, Marty. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Peace out to you as well. Thank you for being here. We're going to make it a vibe and a fun one tonight. Matty's in here as well. Shout out to him in the studio. He says, we out here. Yes, first time in the new location, new HQ. It is a bank holiday. We're getting 3 bank holidays this month in May in the UK, which is today, next week, Monday, and the 29th, which is, of course, the birthday weekend for me, which I cannot wait. But, of course, regardless of that, we are kicking off the new, and we are already in the 5th month of 2023. So we're almost at the halfway point. We are pretty much still going to keep it show. We've planned out everything that you expect to see from Lover of Tech Media across Lover of Tech, Lover of Cars, Lover of Cameras as well as the cut down. It's going to be a great vibe. Whoo! This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Yes. Oh, I haven't even got my water bottle, but I'll make sure I get water breaking. Yes. Get your tea ready. It's showtime. Like Mr. Incredible says, showtime. Absolutely share it out to Twitter, friends and family. Let's talk all things about tonight's topic, and we'll break into other things as well. Feed coming in clean, my bad. Sorry. Yes, love it. We are fiber connected, meaning that we can finally stream in true 4K UHD at the maximum uploaded bandwidth recommendation from Google at 34 megabits per second. We are living life. We're plugged in via Ethernet. So, of course, if you've got the device, the capacity, and the bandwidth, select higher than SD, which is 480p, go up to HD, which is 720p, all the way up to Full HD, which is 1080p, up to QHD, quad high definition, 1440p, right up to the top at 2160p, 4K UHD, ultra high definition for the crispiest live stream on Tech YouTube right now. And check out the homie, the young K Reezy, the young OG of tech, as I like to call him, Kevin. What's good, bro? Thank you for dropping in with the $5.50 Canadian dollar super chat. Really appreciate the lookout for that, the direct donation and the show out for being here, man. I appreciate you being here. Hope everything is good in Toronto. And I'm going to hit you up. I'm hopefully probably going to be in Toronto first week of August, second week of August, sometime around there. So just to give you a heads up, bro, that we need to chop it up again. And of course, you know how it is when you come to the UK, the United Kingdom, You know how we break in, we chop out, man. Let's do it. 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 But again, letting it marinate. I really do appreciate the direct donation with the super chat, bro. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're well and hope you are safe. Okay, so happy May bank holiday. It's May Day. What a great way to start the beginning of the month. 1st of May on a Monday, and it's a bank holiday. It's all signs for a great and productive month because, of course, it's the birthday month, not just for me, but also Matthew. He was born on 4th day, so Thursday. May the 4th be with him. So it's going to be a good one. 23rd of May for me on a Tuesday. So we are looking forward to bringing you the best of Lover of Tech Media this month in all aspects, man. Should be fun. TC in the comments, what's good, bro? What's good? Staying locked in, staying tuned in. We love to see it. We love to see it. Come out of studio mode. Thanks, Ben. It is much better time this week for me. Of course, we're getting used to moving into the new place, but we're back to regular schedule now. And with a much, much more reliable internet connection, you should not be seeing any drop frames, and the bit rate and the image quality should be top tier as well, as we love to see it. We love to see it. Love to see it. Bum, 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 bum. This is the first live show. Much love from Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia. Whenever I think of Georgia, I just think Ray and his song. Shout out to my guy in Atlanta, 15Z. I really, or as you would say, 15Z. Let me show a bit of respect to my North American brothers and sisters. Really appreciate you being here for the first time when it comes to the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. If you didn't know how the format worked, it is called the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged, where we unplugged, nothing formal, but structured, and we pretty much try and capture what has gone on in the week of tech. Try and give you some official news. If there isn't much official news, then we probably fall into more of the rumor mill stuff. But we always try and give you the official stuff so we're all up to date so we can set our expectations right. You know, very few odd times where we try and talk about leaks and rumors. But sometimes it be like that, you know. But yeah, we keep it strum. Absolutely, yes, sir. Yes, I'm going to keep you posted when I hit up into the T, Toronto. Can't wait for the coronation as well, which is, of course, as of the bank holiday that we'll be getting next week on the 8th, but it will be on the 6th on a Saturday. My bro was born on the 4th as well. Yes, the force is strong with those born on May the 4th. Ooh, so we do have 11 concurrent viewers at the minute. Please do share out to socials on Twitter, Instagram. Let your friends and family know, the ones that are interested and loving tech. And with that in mind, Showtime. So what do we mean about Showtime? We do mean all things related to handheld mobile PC gaming. What a thing. Now, if anyone doesn't know, obviously PC gaming is really something that is dedicated to things like your traditional personal computer, i.e. PC, personal computer around laptops, usually around a Windows-based system. Some people are going to talk about Linux and Unix and all of that, but let's just say for all intents and purposes, Windows. All thanks to DirectX and their application program interface that allows gaming compatibility and communication between software and hardware to allow you to game on your PC. And that's been something that's been on your traditional tower-based unit computers that most people either build themselves or, due to the pandemic, a lot more people were buying pre-built because it was actually better value, or on dedicated laptops with dedicated discrete graphics that have, you know, RTX or RX-based graphics from Radiant Technologies Group, aka AMD or NVIDIA, you know, with, you know, wattages that can range from 45 watts all the way to 175 watts. For the discrete graphics that allow dedicated gaming on board these devices. But you see, as of more recently, thanks to Valve, and if anyone doesn't know who Valve is, you know, they're literally one of the biggest distributors for PC game software on PC, right? But also they are a game developer as well, and a game publisher with, you know, popular series like Half-Life, Orange Box. That's really been built on there, and it's been really built on their source engine. And obviously their source engine is a big staple of Counter-Strike, and they've got Counter-Strike 2 coming out. I'm an original Counter-Strike Source player. I know a lot of people like Global Offensive, but I'm from the Source days, but I'm eager to see Counter-Strike 2 as well. So they have a very dynamic approach. And then obviously, I've sort of recently, they did bring out the Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck literally revolutionized portable PC gaming. Not because it was bringing out some revolutionary hardware, it just really made it accessible from that $399 or pounds price point all the way up to, I think, £549 to have that level of range and ability to be able to play your PC game library from your Steam library with SteamOS, which is built on Linux. Yeah, they really took the scene by storm. And I know it was something on or around the pandemic period of 2021, early 2021, late 2020, but they've really come into their own where it's just readily available to buy, right? So this is where Asus have come in. Asus have come in, and this is what they believe is going to be able to shake up the industry and potentially be the Steam Deck killer, because they are touting this to be 2x the performance, 2 times the performance of the Steam Deck. Boy, that's going to be a lot. And as of the 11th of May, 2023, in these 3 regions, so obviously just calculate it based on the region that you're in, from New York, London, 3 p.m., we're going to be staying tuned and we're going to do a reaction video to it once we know the full specifications and stuff. But we do have some news and breakdown of the specifications already, which is going to be very interesting as we go deeper into it. But yeah, this is the ROG Ally. So we've got the stream link right here, and that's going to be something that we're going to be tuning in. We're going to put a notification on there, and that is 9 days from now, we shall know, right? And the global keynote will be coming in. Sean Yen, Product Management Director of Gaming Business Unit, Asus. It's going to be very interesting to see what they say. These are other key people that are part of there as well. You've got the CVP Head of Xbox Hardware. Wow, okay, that's going to be interesting. Wow, that's really caught my eye, actually. And the Chief Architect of Gaming Solutions and Marketing at AMD. Yeah, this is going to be a big one, all right? Counting down less than 9 days. Let's watch a trailer and get a grip of what we have to work with when it comes to the ROG Ally.
Crown. Introducing ROG Ally, ROG's first handheld console. This time, we're finally bringing true PC performance to your life on the go. The ROG Ally is a Windows gaming handheld that allows you to pick up and play all your game libraries wherever you are, whenever you want. To make it all possible, ROG and AMD work together to custom make the fastest AMD APU yet.
That's, whoo, What's my thoughts? What's my thoughts? What's my thoughts? I want one. 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But before we even talk about me wanting one, right? What are some of the key takes that we had from here? So we're going to break it down. We're going to switch over and we're going to look at some of the key specifications that have already been leaked, apparently, right? And this is what we've got. This is an article from GameSpot.com, right? When it says the ROG Ally specs revealed a powerful new Steam Deck competitor, right? And what we're looking at is at the heart of the ROG Ally is a 6-core AMD Ryzen Z1 chip with RDNA, Radeon DNA graphics generation 3 chip, which makes use of AMD super resolution fidelity effects, super resolution upscaling technologies. I don't know whether that's the latest FSR 2.2 or new version of FSR that they're going to be using. For the display, the ROG Ally has a 7-inch full high definition 120 Hz screen that is capable of up to 500 nits of brightness and has a 7-millisecond response time. That's impressive. It is using 16 gigabytes of low power double data rate generation 5 RAM, Dolby Atmos support through the speakers, and the entire package has an overall weight of just 608 grams. As for storage, the ROG Ally will ship with a 512 gigabyte SSD, which can be further expanded with a micro SD. Nice. So this is what we've got right here. 7-inch 1080p, 120 Hz, 7-millisecond touch display with AMD FreeSync adaptive sync support. So I believe that does mean that we should be getting variable refresh rate with VRR. We don't know what range, but this is going to be a very good look. And the AMD Ryzen Z1 or Z1 series CPU or system on a chip with the built-in RDNA 3 Generation 3 graphics. Yeah. And it looks to be a PCI Express Generation 4. Again, this is all rumor mill, but one thing that really stuck out to me is the fact that they owned and stated that this will be a Windows 11 operating system handheld portable PC gaming device. Haptic feedback, fingerprint for unlocking. This looks sick. This just looks sick. Right? But what's really at the heartbeat is this, right? As of very recently, AMD just announced their Z1 or Z1 series processors for handheld PC gaming. They have specifically put this as handheld PC gaming, right? And if we look at what they've been able to do, this is the ROG, Asus ROG Ally all over it. And that's all over it. That's exactly what you're seeing right here. That's the product that you are seeing plastered everywhere to showcase it, right? And this is based on the AMD Zen 4 processor technology combined with the powerful AMD RDNA 3 graphics. And this is phenomenal. And I believe this should be on the TSMC 4nm 2nd generation node. So to have this level of gaming performance, it does seem a little bit more believable that this is going to be 2x of performance. And with FSR technologies and upscaling and image reconstruction technologies, this should be a very, very interesting take to gaming, right? Two people that I've seen that have had this, a couple of other outlets have had it, but Dave 2D, as well as Linus Sebastian from LTT. What else do we have? Specifications of the Z1 and the Z1 Extreme. So the Z1 is using 6 performance cores on a 12-thread architecture, which is the SMT, which is their simultaneous multi-threading technology. And then you've got 4 compute units for the RDNA 3 graphics. I don't know how many stream processors are in one compute unit nowadays, but I'll check. And you've got the cache level of 22 megabytes. I don't know whether that's L1, L2, or L3. And then the thermal design power, TDP, is between 15 to 30 watts. Now we go to the Extreme. The Extreme is still within the same power envelope of 15 to 30 watts. So there probably is like a dynamic power approach to it, right? But you do have 8 performance cores, 16 threads, again with SMT, 12 compute. Whoa! Did we just go from 4 to 12 compute units? That's nuts. 24 megabytes of cache, and it's still within the 50. Yo, that's insane. That's hella insane. And obviously, everything's going to be based around the FSR, fidelity effects, super resolution technology. Yeah, this is nuts. Okay, so we have a combined of 8 megabytes of L2 cache and 16 megabytes of level 3 cache. Oh my goodness, this is sick. Radeon Super Resolution, FreeSync technology with VRR, Radeon Boost. Yeah, this is nuts. This is hella nuts. This is hella nuts. Oh, I want this. I definitely want this. I definitely want this. Yo. Let's go back to the Z1 for a moment. Learn more about the Z1. Look into the full specifications of the Z1. So the Z1 has a combined 6 megabytes of L2. Yeah, so 24. Okay. Boom. Full specifications. This is a beast. Oh my goodness. Where have we gotten to that we are getting console level gaming in our hands, but with our PC? Oh my goodness. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is Radeon Technology Groups in their bag. When Radeon Technology Groups are good and they're doing well, I like to call them AMD. When they're not doing well, I like to call them RTG, right? But they are doing well when it comes to this because this is impressive. This is impressive based on the overall, as well as having Wi-Fi 6E. Obviously, it's not Wi-Fi 7, but it's fine. Wi-Fi 6E is more than good in that retrospect. And you've got a micro SD, so you're able to expand it further and install your games and play it from there. Ooh, this is looking kind of juicy still, not gonna lie. And if we go to obviously the YouTube page and see who's actually had hands-on with it, like as stated, right? Definitely go check out Dave 2D. Really loved his breakdown of it as well. This has just been a very interesting take. And one of the key things that he did say that really I found fascinating was the control of the fan noise. The control of the fan noise was pretty much immaculate. Pretty much immaculate to the point where, and again, he shoots at 60 frames a second as his base to be able to see it. And you can see the gameplay that is really coming through, right? This is what they've shown. And even he's saying that it's actually 5 milliseconds. It's 120 hertz, 7-inch, 1080p, 500 nits, 16:9 aspect ratio. Okay. Right. Definitely. I'll link Dave 2D's video in the comment section below. All the relevant links as well. Definitely go check out his content on it. My pockets are ready. My pockets are ready, blood. Oh my goodness. This is insane. This is insane. Now, is this going to be a Steam Deck killer? I don't know. I mean, the price has really got to come in correct, right? If you see where's the Steam Deck? Steam Deck. Let's find price. Steam Deck. All right, what we got? Let's switch to. Boom. Here's what we got in the UK with the Steam Deck, right? Out of stock. Fine, no problem. But the base with the eMMC memory instead of the non-volatile memory express NVMe SSD is £349. Are you mad? That's an amazing point of entry when it's in stock, right? But it's out of stock now. And if you see the next jump up, you get 256, so it's 4 times the storage, faster carrier case, exclusive queue. Like, this is insane. They are definitely making a loss at each unit. But you see, Valve is making a lot of money on Steam. They take about 30% cut for every piece of software that is sold on the Steam store. And the fact that they're able to optimize it through their Linux-based Steam OS and really gain that advantage, this is how accessible and how Valve have been able to make Steam Deck very successful. At the same equivalent 512 gigabytes of storage, right? If you consider the upgrades that we're bringing here with the new generation, processor that's more efficient, more powerful, with the extra storage, 16 gigabytes of RAM, the display being brighter, high resolution, and faster and smoother with a faster response time as well. And it's running Windows 11, which means it's more compatible. Well, I would say more more customizable and more familiar. But I'd say the user interface is much more intuitive and slick on Steam OS because it's more bespoke. But then you've got things like with their Armory crate and the software that they've nailed on it, as well as the expandability with the expansion port, where you can, dock it, use a much more powerful dedicated graphics up to an RTX 4090, I believe. Yeah, this is incredible stuff. But you see, at that same price equivalence where you're getting the Steam Deck at 512 gigabytes for £570, I think, and this is going to be a very, very unpopular opinion, but I think somewhere within the range of 650 to 750 pounds, right? I don't think it will sell in large quantities and be in such high demand like what it is on the Steam Deck. But boy, oh boy, someone like me is buying it. I'm telling you straight now, I'm copping this. I'm so copping this. Here's the problem. What happens when you get older as an adult, right? You somehow end up being able to afford all the things you couldn't afford as a kid when you were at the mercy of your parents saying you weren't allowed to play this or do this or whatnot. But the problem is real life gets real life where time just don't allow it. Time don't allow it. Commutes to work, working too much, getting home and being tired, the intention of having to really drag yourself to game. This is why the Nintendo Switch just became so popular. But you see, over the years, we have spent a lot of money on our Steam library, and we've got a bag of games on our Steam library that we just don't want to let go. This is the way, as the Mandalorians will say. This is the way. I ain't gonna lie to you, yeah. If this is gonna allow me to play God of War on the go, Tekken on the go, all these games I've got stacked in my Steam library on the go at high quality at 1080p and high refresh rate where we can with image reconstruction techniques like, super resolution. Listen, Linda, listen. This is it. This is it. I swear this is it. This is such a good way forward. And you've got to thank Steam for doing this. Steam showed the way for these companies to get off their backside with them sitting on the R&D and the research and development that they've had doing this to get this done. And there is an element of course, we needed the technology to be scalable and efficient, especially efficient enough to allow somewhere between 2 to 4 hours of gaming on the go, right? Without needing to plug in over USB-C with power delivery to get here. And we are here. We are here with the fabrication process going down from 7 nanometers down to 4 nanometers. We are here now. And I'm not going to lie to you, man. I held off on the Steam Deck, and not because there was anything wrong with the Steam Deck. It's just, oh, this is it. This might just be it, low key. This is a good look. This is a really, 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 really good look. And to say that I'm hyped and to say that I'm not excited to see what we're working with here, especially with what Asus are bringing, this is a good look. And AMD, this is AMD and Radeon Technology Groups in their bag when it comes to mobile system on a chip SoCs and how they're carrying the mobile gaming industry, or not the mobile gaming industry, the console gaming industry. Right? Because this is a handheld console for PC. And I love having to say this, yeah. As someone that's been building PCs from 2007, within this lifetime, and I'm experiencing this, yeah, sign me up. Sign me up for real. And I mean that. Sign me up. Sign me up for real. This is such a good look. This is incredible. And again, manage your expectations, right? Let's wait for reviews. Please, no one pre-order it, including myself. But I might pre-order it for content reasons. I'm a rare exception where, because I do content, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to do content on it, right? I'm going to pre-order it, buy it, and do content on it. But I dare say just wait for people to actually give you their real-world user experience, because it is not going to be a perfect product. It's not. It's not. Why is it not going to be a perfect product? Game optimization. We just don't know how games are going to scale, especially not having an operating system as intuitive and as efficient in terms of the direct communication to hardware efficiency pipeline that the API will allow when it comes to something like SteamOS, right? We don't know how game optimization is going to scale. So bear that in mind. We don't know battery life. We don't know how the cooling solution is going to be. Like, there's so much unknowns that couldn't be discussed, right? We don't know how long you can actually game for. We don't know what options you have when it comes to being able to change the screen resolution and refresh rate. Are you going to have the option to be able to scale it down from 1080p to HD at 720p? Are you be able to scale it from 120 hertz to 60 hertz? Is it using some form of an LTPO display? Is there variable? Like, what are we working with when it comes to all these different variables? And how is Windows 11 going to really behave with it? From handheld to dock mode, there's so many questions in that retrospect of what this ROG Ally is going to be like from Asus, that the real world user experience is still going to matter above all. But I tell you that for sure now. Compared to what the Steam Deck is at 512 gigabytes and the upgrades that it's bringing, somewhere between 650 to 750 pounds, Instacop for me personally as an early adopter. Gone. Like, as first impressions from the outside in looking, with all the people that I've got hands on with it and the people that I've been seeing getting it come through, yeah. Listen, we're living in a good time right now, I gotta say. We are living in a good time right now, I've got to say, when it comes to portable, handheld, PC, console gaming. What a great time to be alive. That's my initial thoughts on the Asus ROG Ally 11th of May, next week, Thursday, a day after Google I.O. to be in fact. Yeah, 3 p.m. UK time. We're staying tuned and you will be seeing a reaction video from me as well. Woo, can't wait. Now back to the chat. I didn't mean to ignore you for that long, people, but yeah, we're in our groove. Looks like Ben might have missed Juan's, yes, some gadget guy Q&A this week. Yes, I did, unfortunately. ROG Ally will make every boy happy from 7 to 70. I agree. The kids are going to love this, but also just, I'm telling you, man, us adults, man, that have grown in the era of gaming coming up, we are still gamers at heart, but just real life gets real life, where we don't really get time to like chuck it in heavy. And if you're able to streamline like your saved game ability from your Steam library, as well as obviously what we're going to be seeing from Xbox when it comes to hopefully having an Xbox app compatible with being able to install Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Games. Oh, man, being able to play Gears on the go. As a Gears fan, you know, man, I can't wait. It's a need, legit PSP successor. Yeah. I agree. This to me is the future of gaming for me personally, right? The future of gaming has got to be the push for handheld across the board, right? And I'm so glad the PC industry is embracing that so much. Cecil says, yes, I need these companies to stop coming for my wallet. Trent's Tech. What's good, brother? What's good, brother? I know. It feels like an instant cop. And these are the moments where wanting to cop straight away as a content creator, I'm happy. Because if I didn't create content, I would wait. But because I create content, I can justify having to buy it to create content. So yeah, that's my reason and that's my reasoning. So I'm going to do it so you don't have to. Haha. Trent, Jimmy, how you doing? I hope you're staying hydrated. We all are going for the extreme. One Chinese video saying Wi-Fi speed is steady 60 megabits per second, and did in his test, which is good. Man, I forgot all about the water today. Never forget about the water. That Steam Deck is looking was good for game, but the CPU lacked Ally is great as a PC. Yeah, it's true. This has been strides. There's been strides in the handheld market. For getting lackluster side games to being able to run God of War on the handheld is amazing. For me, Gears. I saw we've seen Xbox on the lineup. I'm ready. Especially at the fact that this is being front heavy promoted as a Windows 11 portable gaming PC handheld. Yeah. I have a large amount of faith that the Xbox related applications and Xbox related games, especially installing games from the Xbox app and the marketplace. Oh yeah. Sign me up, man. And if you're a Game Pass Ultimate owner like myself and subscribe, what can I say? All I want is Sony to make a portable PS5. It's possible. It is possible, but Sony won't do it. Sony won't do it. Sorry. Not to burst your bubble. Sony will not do it. Old Sony would have done it. New Sony? Nah. How was your weekend? Weekend is good, man. We're enjoying the bank holiday, the first day of the month, pinch punch, first day of the month, no returns. We're enjoying that May Day, kicking things off for the new month and enjoying as we go. Mr. Tom Hitchens from Bike Review in the comments with us. What's good? Hope I'm not too late. Sup, your Ally looks sweet. And I know Ally really does suit your aesthetics. Maybe not the gamer side, but the white, clean aesthetics, Tom. So I know you're feeling that. The Ally is looking sweet. It's looking great. My wallet's already... Put that on the purchase list. Put down on the purchase list. My wallet's already screaming ready. My wallet's ready. Oh my goodness. Anywhere between 650 to 750 pounds, the Ally is an instant cop for me. Even as an early adopter, even after all the concerns I have with game optimization, there is a certain class and confidence that comes with a brand like Asus that I'm willing to bet this will be a good look from the jump. And I don't believe guys like Linus and especially Dave 2D would give it the initial praise that they're giving if certain things weren't right about the device. And one of the biggest conclusions that I would give from Dave 2D's take especially is the fact that this is a global launch product that's going to be available in retailers. And when we say available in retailers, in North America, it's going to be available in Best Buy. And Best Buy is equivalent to what we have here in the UK is Currys. Right? If we're seeing this in Currys, and I don't know if it's going to be, but regardless, this being a global launch, I don't believe retailers would buy into that in any capacity if there wasn't a level of confidence for this being done properly. So that is giving me a lot of initial confidence that any of the teething errors that we're going to go through with this device, I'm willing to put up with it if it's 650 to 750 pounds. You should be able to tell in my cadence and my voice that I'm back to enjoying live streams again because we are streaming in proper 4K UHD. So if you do have the capacity, select higher than 480p, which is SD standard definition. Go up to HD at 720p, then go up to full HD at 1080p. Why not go up to 1440p QHD, all the way up to 4K UHD ultra high definition 2160p for the crispiest live stream on Tech YouTube tonight. I'm gassed for this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm flipping gas for this. It's no Switch though, and it will never be a Switch. A Switch isn't about power. You buy a Switch for the intellectual property games, especially for me. My favorite fighting game is Super Smash Bros. And that in itself, regardless of how old and dated the Switch is, I will put up this with the Switch to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So yeah, you buy a Switch not because it's powerful. You buy a Switch because even if the intellectual property first party games run like butt cheeks, you're going to put up with it because that's the only place you can play it. So yeah. Hey, new sub has joined. I appreciate you joining, man. Thank you, Simpat420. Appreciate you joining. Once you join and you subscribe, you are part of Team TLS, aka the Tech Lover Squad. So welcome. Yeah, man, I can see it sitting in the office somewhere. Yeah. I can see you doing some bike review aesthetic fit in the office vibe type, man. I know it. I know you got this. It's all good always. ROG, baby, the Republic of Gamers. And yes, again, like I said, there's a certain ooze of confidence that a company like Asus has with their ROG brand that I'm I was excited about the Steam Deck. If you go watch my previous live stream on the Steam Deck, or you go on the Cut Down channel and watch my reaction of the Steam Deck, this was actually, I think that was one of my highest viewed videos on the Cut Down, I believe. I might be wrong. I might not be wrong, but I might be right. If I go to the Cut Down videos, popular. Yeah, it's my highest view video on the Cut Down. Still less than 1,000 views, but I'ma take it. Yeah, right here. Right here. So to be honest, I've been on this level of excitement when it comes to this. This is as of 1st of August 2021. So it's been a while.
And they've got 2 trackpads. Steam, stop it. Right and left speaker. You got Steam button, quick access.
So yeah, there is a bit of consistency in me being excited about these handheld PCs.
In terms of the ergonomics, screen for right, I'm gonna let this is looking decent.
That's kind of weird. And we move back. So, as you can tell, such products really have my intrigue. Really have my intrigue. And like I said, I had nothing against the Steam Deck. It's just potential availability. But in this position I'm in right now, between 650 to 750 pounds. I don't know about 800. Do I want it that much if it becomes 800? But please, let there be some form of subsidies elsewhere that Asus are doing to keep this single SKU at 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5 RAM and 512 gigabytes of PCI Express Generation 4. Keep it between 650 to 750. You've got me. I don't know about you lot, but you lot let me know in the comment section below what you're feeling, because at that price range of 650 to 750, it is a luxury purchase. But as an early adopter and as someone that will do content on it, best believe you're going to get an unboxing. You're going to get a first impressions. You're going to get a 2 weeks later review. You're going to get a 1 month later review. You're going to get a comparison to the Steam. You're going to get the full shebang, and you will get as much content as I can throw at you to really justify it, because boy, oh boy, in my lifetime that I've been building PCs from 2007, I'm seeing this. PCs become handhelds. Let's go. Take a breath, breathe. Hefe, when I get excited like this, I can't breathe. It just flows. His name is Jeff. What's good? El Jefe the Donny in the house. What's good, my bro? Jeff, I'm still so sorry. And I'm still so perplexed how I came all the way to San Francisco not to understand that this is where you're based on the West Coast. Brother, I will keep apologizing until the day we meet in person. Yeah? As always, man, I appreciate you being here tonight with the live squad in the comment section for the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged, where tonight we are talking about all things related to ROG, Asus's Steam Deck killer with the ROG Ally. It's coming soon, as of the 11th, 3 p.m. UK time, next week, Thursday, May. We shall know the full details from specs and especially most important pricing, availability, pre-orders, the whole lot. Watch out, we're going to be doing a reaction video to it, thoughts and initial impressions, discussion from the outside in. Those are some of my favorite videos that I do on YouTube. And actually, those discussion videos that don't actually have the physical product to me, they end up getting more views than when I get the product in. What are you like, YouTube? Listen. It says I can't see them ever going mainstream, so they can possibly keep the price high because it is pretty enthusiast device. Yes, it is an enthusiast device, but I'm just more happy at the fact that as enthusiast as the approach that they put in, that is very on brand. You have to be on brand with what you do. Enthusiast with Republic of Gamers. You have to remember Asus has different brandings under Asus, right? You've got your ZenBook series, you've got your ROG series, whichever one it is. This is very on brand. It is an enthusiast base, but I think it's justified for it to be an enthusiast base because they want that. People want that. If the enthusiasm or the enthusiast-based nature of the product is going to come at having a much more compact device, a better screen, faster display, this is no different to someone's product line, right? Maybe it's not within the same company, but someone going for a mid-range device to someone else going for a my A7 IV. This thing has probably decided to overheat on me again. So unreliable. Let me let it cool down for a bit. I don't know what it is about this main one, yeah. This main one has been an absolute liability. I'm glad I set up this second cam. Ugh. Let it cool down for a bit. I don't know whether it's because when it's in power delivery, it just decides to just act up. But anyway, anywho, down, we got the whole squad in here. Of course we do. No worries, drinks or coffee next time. And I hope there will be a next time, my brother. I hope there will be a next time. Hello again. But yes, like I was saying, for it to be an enthusiast-based device, yes, it is, to me, very, very on brand, very appropriate, very needed. They can keep the price high, but how high is too high? It can't be 1,000. Like, let's not do that. ROG, you've got to make a slight loss to this. You've got to find a way to subsidize in other different ways to make a loss on this to get the ground running. You can't expect to make a full profit in this. If you do this, this ain't going to be a good look. It's going to be dead in the water, right? So at £590 UK for the Steam Deck 512 gigabytes, for all the upgrades that you're getting with this, a new generation chipset, the expandability, as well as obviously things like the new chipset that's in there, the better display, faster and smoother, all these things, right? Yes, it deserves a markup, but the markup has to be somewhere between 100 to 250 more, right? It's got to be within that range. It's got to be between 650 to 750, top 780, 790, somewhere there. We've got to keep it there somehow, right? That's my thought process. That's my thought process. Oh God. The second body A7 IV, even after firmware updates, man, you're still shagging my life. Woo! Okay. Overheat. Ben ain't got time for that heat. I don't know. This is. I've got two A7 IV bodies. The one that's here is the A7S III. That A7S III is a workhorse, but the second A7 IV body, even after firmware updates, man, is so jarring. So jarring. All right, we are pretty much within the last maximum 10 minutes of tonight's stream. Let's do a Q&A and let's pretty much do a recap of what we have so far on all things related to Lover of Tech Media. If no one else has checked it out yet, this will be the time to pretty much get a recap and get a redo of what we've been up to. So definitely recommend that you check it out. So what's on Lover of Tech YouTube? So what we got? Really appreciate all the support. Our camera comparison that we did of the S23 Ultra and iPhone 14 Pro Max that went live as of the 4th, as of the 4th of February. So that's March, April. 3 months now. It's going to be 3 months now. It's about to hit 500,000 views. Like I said, considering the fact that this is a full-on length mini movie of 24 minutes, in this YouTube space, man, the streets are hard when it comes to YouTube views. I will take this. This is a great milestone for us here at Lover of Tech Media. We've done 45 watt to 25 watt charging test. Definitely go check that. Check out the S24 Ultra review. Definitely check out the OnePlus Naughty E3 Lite. Again, thank you to OnePlus for partnering with us on this one. Really appreciate it. And our review of the Book 3 Pro 14-inch, and then the comparison of the Book 3 Pro and the Book 3 Ultra, and also the 2 months later with the Book 3 Ultra, the Jin X Showcase. Definitely go check it out. and also the comparison with the Magic 5 Pro and the S23 Plus as well. So definitely go check that out. I have kind of dropped the ball on TikTok and stuff and short form content, so I will come back to that. It's a new month, we're in a new location, we're better connected. You know, like I keep saying it, having a true fiber optic connection, maybe not 100% true because it's 900 megabits per second down and 110 megabits per second up. At least I wish it was a 1-to-2 ratio, like 900 megabits per second down and then 450 up. Like, come on. But I'll still take the fact that upload is in triple digits and we ain't in single digits, 6 megabits anymore, aka no longer in the trenches. Heck, we're Ethernet wired on everything now. Like the PC's wired, the Mac is wired, the PlayStation's wired, the Xbox is wired. We've got wired Ethernet, so there's no slowdown. And imagine we're streaming at 34 megabits per second with the upload. And my brother's online actually playing pro clubs on FIFA, which his PlayStation is wired in via Ethernet and he's having no slowdowns, man. It's a life. This new location, it's all God's grace, man. It's all God's grace. We are living good. We're pretty much in the flow of wrapping things up. So, yeah. Drop any questions. What are your thoughts on the ROG Ally? What's your whole thought process on, mobile handheld PC console gaming, right? And, what are you looking forward to when it comes to Google I/O next week? Next week, Wednesday? What are you looking forward to and what's your expectations in terms of pricing and everything else? Any extra miscellaneous things for the day after on the 11th with the ROG announcement of the Ally? Yeah, May's going to be looking slick. And obviously we're going to have a birthday stream on Tuesday, the 23rd of May. Celebrating the year of having another life, which is always important. Always. Lover of Tech Media is crushing it. Love seeing the brand spreading like this. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. We're trying to keep Lover of Tech going. Lover of Cards is being built up. The cut down is going to come back up as well. And of course, Lover of Cameras is going to finally, especially this week, we're intending a special event which should boost things up, which I'm really looking forward to. How's it been having a Lover of Tech team for content rather than just yourself? Super interested in hearing. It's been great, especially having Matt here, who, he is a video editor and production assistant. Has been really excellent. If you see the content that we produced all on the OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite and how dynamic the content looked when it came to doing outdoor shots and just to look at the videos really just come alive a lot more, having extra help. He's really good and talented on a camera as well. And then also just having him being able to, at his age, 18, being able to actually edit video on Premiere Pro, it makes it so much easier for me and him to go back and forth and edit things together. So if I give you a quick breakdown, with OnePlus, what they wanted a full-length YouTube video on the Nord CE3 Lite. Then they wanted a TikTok video. They wanted an Instagram video and a YouTube short. I edited the long form, but those other shorter form content, that was all Matt. So in any other given situation, I wouldn't have been able to edit it all in time. And then let me just give you a bit of BTS on how now having a team dynamic has really been helpful, right? It's been helpful because the embargo was the 4th of April on a Tuesday, 3 p.m. I didn't get the device until the Saturday, midday, 12, right? So think about this. This is the 1st of April. I got the device. Now I've only got a few days. So if you see the work rate of how we really had to turn it around, I had to use the phone on a Saturday, do the charging test, set it up, make it my own, understand the product, do the full scripting of it. And then the next day, we went into King's Cross. We were shooting all day, dropped the kids, came back shooting all day. If you see the pain we went through to try and shoot the A-roll outdoors and the audio completely caned on a Sunday. We then had to do the audio on a Monday, which came through clean. Then we had to really double down and get the stuff edited. Matt was on the camera monitoring audio, making sure that we were exposed properly, positioned properly, noise was clear. All these things, you doing it as a solo person and you want the video to look a certain way, it is very difficult. So that's one side of things. In the other aspect of it, lover of cars, obviously, my homeboy, Tatenda. So TC co-hosts with me. So he's co-host on Lover of Cars, but not only is he co-host, but he's content distribution manager. So his job specifically is to make sure that any content we produce for Lover of Cars is his job to distribute it. He has to make sure it goes live on Facebook. He has to make sure it goes live on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of that, right? He doesn't do video editing. He's not much of a content creator, but actually he's come out of his show and he's been doing excellent. So our off-season content has all been short form based, and TikTok has responded the best. YouTube has been butt cheeks. Instagram has been in between. We've had views, but we've not had a conversion for followers, which is unfortunate. But TikTok has given us both. It's given us the views and the conversion for followers. So it's put us in a really, really good place. But between that content that's produced between me and him, me and Matt will edit that content, we'll pass it to him, and he's the one that distributes it. That relieves stress of me personally being the one that does everything. Right, so now we're building another entity of Lover of Tech Media, where Lover of Tech has been established, right? And then the cut down is the same thing. The cut down is literally this live stream, right, in highlight form. That's what the cut down ended up being, right? It's a cut down version of the full live stream. So you have all the topics that we talk about broken up into more digestible playback. And that's what the cut down channel ended up being, because there was no space for the cut down series on the main Lover of Tech channel. And then that one, Josh has been such a great help. So if you've been seeing all the shorts, breakdown and highlights of the cut down, that is all Josh that's been helping with that. So again, I'm recording this on OBS. I upload it to the Google Drive that we all share. He downloads it. He makes short form versions of it. And if I have time, I help him edit it as well. But again, it just relieves the responsibility. The channel grows, gets a stake once it becomes monetizable and stuff. So that's how, the team dynamic is going at the minute. And then obviously there's the last element, which is Lover of Cameras, which we're attending a special event this Thursday, May the 4th. So just watch out. This could be the moment where we can really boost things there, right? We can really finally ignite there, because what I really want Lover of Cameras to be is the vlog BTS channel, where we're showcasing the products and the cameras that we're using to capture our vlogs. But also, we want to review camera gear and audio equipment and how to better light and better set up and better produce the type of content that we produce, right? So that's the kind of dynamic at the minute. We're figuring out how that's going to look like. But ultimately, I would want someone that is unique and like-minded at the same time to be a co-host across all platforms, right? Because you're seeing that on Lover of Tech especially. I'm never going to move away from smartphones because I love smartphones too much. But we are dabbling in different forms of tech that we're getting more access to. We're doing more laptop content. We're doing more e-bike content. We've done TV content in the past. We've done gaming content with console videos that have been doing excellent. If you go back and watch our Xbox Series X and PS5 unboxing videos, as well as the PS5 reviews, they've done great. All these things are encouraging for us to be able to diversify the type of content based on consumer technology that we love and I love, right? So that's the best way I can put it. So as a team dynamic, being able to delegate and scale up, it's been a relief. It's been a relief. And I really appreciate the ones that are really putting their hearts out there to help. And there's the PR side of things as well, in terms of, help in that element of closing sponsorship deals, which again, as of more recent, I think 8 out of our 9 videos have been sponsored. And I'm not gonna bring no form of shame and hide from it. As many videos that I can have sponsors on, especially integrated sponsorships, that's gonna help us all eat and make money and get paid and reinvest to scale up. That's what we want. So please, my Team TLS Tech Lover Squad people, be patient with us. If you're seeing more sponsored regular content on our channel, especially integrations, which we're always going to aim to do relevant integrations that make sense and fit well, rather than dedicated videos. But sometimes we're going to do them dedicated videos, but we're going to try and keep them regular integrations. It helps us. So please be patient and bear with us. We're going to make it more seamless. We're going to make it more digestible, easier to digest and stuff. But, YouTube AdSense is still one of the best for content creators, but it's not enough to live on. So this is where the situation is. Tom, I know you asked, and you know me, I'm a very chatty person. I like to give, full context as much as possible. But I hope that answers a bit of your question. But we still do need to catch up. But I'm still low-key a bit upset with you, Tom, And if I wasn't a real, I wouldn't say. You came to London and you didn't tell me you're coming. You didn't say hi. I still love you, though. Yes, sir. Don't worry, Tom. We be cooking in the studio. Yes, we are. Nice. I'm still solo, so it's interesting to think about it. Yeah, listen. I think you work with what you have. You work with what your ambition or your vision, not ambition. You work with what vision you have for what you're trying to achieve, right? Look at Kuroku. Bro, I wouldn't say interest. That's not even part of something I think I've even got a mental capacity to do, right? And if you think about it, bro, Kuroku, you're not doing that by yourself. I think you've got someone that helps you with that, right? I don't know the full shebang. But if you look at that, that's easily another question I can ask you. Like, bro, how do you conceptualize making merchandise, being able to sort out the logistics, postage, drop shipping? Me, them things there. I'm clueless. You see what I'm saying? Bro, you've got your own chill hop thing with Kuroku and stuff, So it's a give and take of you work with what your vision and what you have planned for execution allows you to do. So that's the best way I can just tell people that. Never look and think, oh, because he has a team, I need a team. It probably isn't. You probably don't need a team. If you've been fortunate enough where scaling up on your own has happened at the correct rate or a faster rate in terms of numbers and subscribers, good. I've not had that fortunate. I've had some form of success enough where it's each to their own. You got to figure it out. Like Kobe says, we're all in a similar arena, but we're dealt a different hand and we've got to figure it out. We're dealt a different hand in terms of location, accessibility, timing, age, lifestyle, careers, family, bereavement, successes. We're dealt so many different hands. You've got to navigate and figure it out. And this is my way of figuring it out, I guess. So hopefully that helps. Kind words from Boss Man. Yes, glad it's working out well. It's a bit of teething errors, but we're working it. We're figuring it out. George, what's good, George? George Merton. Now, me and George go back university, and I still find it so interesting how we've reconnected through YouTube, mate. I enjoy our rides from work at Morrison's in Welling Garden City back to Hatfield. Good, simpler times, right? Good to have you in the stream. Keep up the great work, Ben. I really, really appreciate the support, man. Joe, Smokey. What's good, Smokey? Smokey's in the chat, What are you saying, fam? I always love to hear, appreciate it. Sorry about London. I was on a tight schedule. I will allow you, but I still got to let you know because you're the homie, so I got to do it, So, although I've moved out of London, I'm no longer a city boy. London's still at the heart. I'm only 45 minutes drive away, but regardless, you got to keep me posted. That pretty much wraps up. We've gone over the hour, man. I've got to drop the younger back to the station, and we've got to make sure that he doesn't get home too late because he's got a bit of a long trek. But regardless, thank you for the Q&A. Thank you for the people that tuned in. We were in a very, very good position tonight. Thank you for the $5.50 super chat as well. Young K Reezy, the young OG of tech YouTube. Love you all. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you for reigniting I think the buzz for live streaming is coming back because I've got like proper internet, great reliability, and we're in a good space now. We've optimized it and I'm feeling good. I knew that I would. Every time I hear your voice, I'm back in the cafe talking about tech with you. Dude, we really, really went into it. And yeah, we really, really chopped it up. And I remember that time you're driving, I think you just got your diesel Ford Focus at the time. And I was like, man, you're doing bits. I like it. That's what motivated me to do my driving lessons in uni because I didn't do my driving until I got to uni. And end of uni, I passed my driving test. So you're part of the reasons why I got motivated to make sure I did my driving. So appreciate you for that one, man. But yeah, dude, I think oh man, memory lane. Our sessions in the cafe working, yeah, and talking tech really made it go by a lot quicker and a lot more fun. So I really did appreciate that you were one that could, relate to tech stuff, whether it was PC gaming, mobile gaming, especially PC. Like we really, really, really like chopped it up. Good times. Good times. All right, people, we are checking and signing out. Do stay safe and check out and stay tuned for all the content that we've got lined up for you in May. Peace.